There we go. Nice crappie to start the day. Tell you, it's a completely different day up here in the North Woods. If you spend a lot of time up here, you know how the weather can change on a dime. We had 90 degrees yesterday, really humid. Sean and I put a good 6-7 hours in the boat and caught a few nice 10-inch bluegills, a lot of eaters, a lot of 8-9s, but a lot of fun with Sean. And today, 66 degrees as we speak, overcast, kind of spitting. There's an 80% chance of rain. We're supposed to get like a ½ inch more, so we'll see if we can dodge a few of these showers and see how many hook sets we can get in. But one big thing, we had 85.6 degree water temps, surface temps, of course, that is yesterday. Today it's 81, so it is a little bit cooler, and with this overcast, the crappie should be going. We're going to concentrate on mid-depth structure, where these fish are kind of holding adjacent to the structure, and we're just going to kind of fan cast around it and see if we can pick a few of these off. It's a nice fish. It's a little guy, but he hit right by the boat. I think I might have accidentally messed up and drifted over the structure. Hopefully it didn't spook him too bad, but yeah, look how he choked that. Same approach as the gills. We got the finesse slip float, but we got the 1/50th ounce VMC wide gap number 8 hook and the gulp 1-inch minnow today, and they're choking it, so it's a good sign. Hopefully this rain holds. Here we go. Almost right over the top of that sunken wood pile. It's a gill, little gill. They're both mixed together down there. So I assume we're going to be catching both species. Judging by the marks on the hummingbird, looks like there's a few big bass down there too, so hopefully we don't tangle into any of those. Again, we're just working adjacent to that structure. Structure's actually out in 22 feet of water, but it comes all the way up to 14 with a bunch of branches that Y out. So we're working the edge of those branches, just kind of fan casting around it. If you end up sticking a fish over the top of the structure and you don't get them out of there in time, those fish will disperse and spook. So then it'll take a few minutes to get them to regroup, school back up on it. If that happens, you're best just kind of going and fishing a different spot, to be honest with you, and then coming back a little later. There we go. It's just another little one, little gill. Tell you, these fish have a lot different feel than the ones that we were getting up on the grass beds. These are much, much cooler to the touch out here in this deeper water. Boy, it was a hot one yesterday. Hot, humid. Today, completely different. Feels like fall on the very last day of July. Unbelievable that the summer's flying by this fast. But it's just one day closer to ice fishing, hopefully. There we go. Oh, we come off. He had me down in that wood. Doggone it. Not only did I miss the fish, but I probably just spooked those fish out of that wood. Let's see. Right by the boat again. Another gill. Let's check this side of the neighborhood here. Just started raining again a little bit. Feels like a better fish. What flavor we got here? Nice gill. A little bit of everything on this piece of wood. Might be a bass. I tell you, these fish are so fun to fight on this possibly panfish thing. It is the perfect spinning rod for this setup. The light 2-pound thin braid, the slip float, these smaller 1/50th ounce and 1/32 ounce jigs. It's just the perfect setup. I don't think that's a bass. I think that's a gill. An angry gill, to say the least. Oh, it's a tank bluegill. I don't know if I'm gonna try to hoist him in or hit him with the net. We're gonna get him with the net just to be safe. Hang on there, buddy. Oh, that is a biscuit. Good gravy. Wait till you see this toad. That makes it worth fishing in the rain. Holy smokes. Barely get my hand around him. That is just a monster. Look at that fish. I'm going to give you a nice close-up of him because you got to appreciate him. Just a giant. We'll get that one on the board too. Just a Wisco biscuit there, folks. Let's see what it measures out at. I'm gonna guess probably 10 1/4, maybe even 10 1/2. But it's just so white, it's hard to tell. Sometimes it can be deceiving. Now it's darn near 10 1/2. Not quite, but close. Now the skies have opened up and it is wet outside. As long as there's no lightning or heavy wind, we're going to try to stick it out and get some hook sets. Like that one right there. Down some decent crappies and gills this morning. This gill. Best of both worlds out here right now. Some nice crappies, some nice bluegills. So we got to deal with a little bit of rain, but we've got water repellent stuff on, so we'll stick it out in here and try to get some more of these. That feels like a crappie. Yep. Boy, that's a perfect eater right there. Those 10 inchers, 10 1/2 inchers are the good ones. Those are the ones you want for your fish fry. Try to let anything over 11 I usually let go. You know, unless we get a big trophy or something. But even then you can get your replicas made. Nothing wrong with that one right there. Same method too as the bluegills with these slip floats. Just a cast out. Now we're staying about 1 foot, 2 foot above the structure, and then it's just a couple twitches, pause, couple twitches, pause, and they usually hit on that pause. Another decent fish there. Nothing wrong with that toter. Looks like the rain's starting to lighten up a little bit, so if we can stay on fish like these, it'll be a good day. There we go. Another solid fish. That'll work. Boy, if we start getting on them really good, I'm not gonna lie, I may keep a few of these. We'll see if we get on them. You know, if we get on a good pot of like 9 and 10s, I might throw some of those in the live well. Still getting a bunch of these gills mixed in. You know me, I love catching gills, but truth be told, when I'm on a good crappie bite, I prefer crappies. Lightened up quite a bit. More gills and crappies now. There's still a bunch of fish on this wood, so just keep plucking away at her. Yep. Started raining again. I think this is going to be the program for most of the day, actually. These off and on showers. We actually needed the rain up here. We were in about a 2-week dry slot where it was super hot, 0 rain. After a really wet spring, we had a pretty dry spell there. So it's much welcomed rain, but it's not going to slow us down out here any. I've actually got several more pieces of this mid-depth brush we can go check. And kind of hitting that same pile here for the first 2 hours, just fishing different sides of it and kind of trying to hit it from all different angles, because those fish will circulate and move and position themselves on different spots of the brush. You know, several factors go into that. The wind direction for one. It's been swirling here today, so whichever direction it's coming from, it seems to be pushing those fish on the backside of it. So we're kind of trying to follow that. And then, of course, if I accidentally hook a couple right on top of the structure, that spooks them out of there too. So you have to keep making some small minor adjustments to stay on fish. Not a big deal. But I think we're going to make a little move here and go try a different pile. This pile is not as big. And this one's in about 15 feet of water. And it comes up to about 10 feet of water, but it's leftover tornado debris from 2019. A bunch of trees went in the water, and a lot of the loggers came in to clean it up, but they cut it off from shore and let the part that's in the lake just sink. So that's what we're going to kind of be fishing here. Let's go make that move now. Stay tuned. Ooh, there we go. What do we have here? It's dogging me. That's going to be a gill. You can see him digging circles. Yep. It's not a terrible fish, I guess. We have definitely started to catch way more of these gills than the crappies. But that's not a terrible fish there. I can live with that. I got a Mr. Loon that just popped up right behind the boat here. He's pretty interested in this gill too. Got him that time. Let's see what we got here. Staying down on me. Just a gill. These things are so strong. It's a pretty fish. This orange belly on that one. Like if I had to paint a picture of the perfect bluegill, it would be something like that. Just your quintessential bluegill. Again, right by the boat. That's why you got to finish your cast. Sometimes we get a little antsy and want to reel in if we don't get hit in a certain zone, but today I've had a couple right by the boat. That's a pretty wide fish there for its size. Got a little nick on him. I don't know if something tried to get a hold of him there or it's just a sore. Again, we haven't changed baits all day. Those bluegills, obviously. For all you anglers that use the gulp products, you know that those gills will still hit this 1-inch minnow too, just like the crappies will. Big fan of the old Berkeley gulp products. I think we've been using those since the early 2000s when they came out. A lot of people don't know, but it's a very good ice fishing bait too, especially for crappies. I think 2 of the 4 16-inch plus crappies I've got on the wall back at the cabin there have come on the gulp 1-inch minnow through the ice. Oh, that gill is still spitting up bloodworms. Almost every gill me and Sean got yesterday were on the way up, just puking out tons and tons of bloodworms. That guy's got him coming out of both ends. Nice little fish there. Yeah, so we're getting a little wet today, but not a huge deal. Hasn't been any like major downpours. It's a little, I mean, it gets heavy at times, but it doesn't last very long. And then it's been mostly a lot of this light stuff. Just annoying. But the fish are already wet, so they don't seem to mind. There we go. There's another one. Just a little dude, but we moved to a different pile of wood, and they're on this one too. This is as good a time as any to announce and let everybody know that we are once again going to be hosting the 2027 ice fishing tournament. It is our Timmy and Steph Cruciolo Memorial Ice Fishing Tournament. It's a crappie tournament. It'll be held on February 20th. It's a Saturday, 2027. Again, it'll be on the Chippewa Flowage at a Deerfoot Resort. And it's open to the public as well as Ice Junkies Outdoors members. It's going to be 30 teams, 32-man teams. You'll be fishing for the heaviest bag of 10 crappies. All electronics are allowed. So yes, you can use forward-facing sonar. It's $100 a team to enter. And if you go on the Ice Junkies Outdoors page, we've got a flyer up that'll show you all the details. But first place is $1,000. I think second place is $650 or something like that. And we pay out the top 5 spots. We got a bunch of awesome raffles too. Everybody who registers will receive a 1 complimentary raffle ticket just for signing up. And then there'll be raffle tickets you can purchase. We got prizes all over the board, from Eskimo clam, relevant sunglasses, toxic rods, fins braids, Wisco meats. I'm sure I'm forgetting a few, but Berkeley Gulp, lead time batteries, a bunch more. There's going to be a ton of prizes. And then there's always an after party too that we host at the bar. It's a lot of fun. There'll be some music there and food and drink. So yeah, you'll see the flyer floating around all the social media, Facebook, TikTok. Once it's full, it's full. So yeah, if you're interested in fishing that and getting to know some of the your fellow ice junkies and just meeting a bunch of good people, go check that out. For those of you who don't know who Timmy and Steph Crucial are, we're very good friends of ours. They were with us since the very beginning of Ice Junkies back in 2012. And they both passed away very suddenly. Timmy spent many, many hours on the ice with me in the boat. We did a lot of stuff together as an Ice Junkies family. So this is just our way of remembering and honoring them. Timmy loved crappies. That was his favorite thing to do, was crappie fish. I believe we've only had it open here for 2 days, and we're about a little more than halfway full. So if you're interested in signing up, you can hit me up on Facebook Messenger. You can email me at rhinoeatsleepfish34@gmail.com. And your entry fee is, like I said, $100. You can pay that Venmo or PayPal. You just get a hold of me if you want to know anything else about it. It's always a good time. We've been doing it for several years now, and we always get a great turnout. And it is raining again. Guys got some fight to him. Decent little fish there. Nothing wrong with that. Curvy hen. It's been all bluegills off of this wood pile so far. This one's going to hit me right by the boat too. See him popping that bobber. Got him. Another decent little gill. Calling them little, but that's only because we caught a ton of big ones yesterday with Sean out in the boat. These aren't quite that size, but they're nice ones. That's a solid fish right there. There we go. Crappie. Just getting ready to say all these fish off of this particular wood pile have been bluegills. This is decent crappie. I'll hoist them in here. That's a solid slab. Choking on that gulp minnow. That's the green shiner color. Used to be, you know, the best color out of all of them was the emerald shiner. And then they came out with a bunch of new glitter colors. They got the blue shiner, the green shiner, trout pattern, which is really cool. Starry night. And then there's a gold. It's almost like a black and gold. And that's one of my favorite ice fishing baits is the black and gold one. But yeah, it's a solid fish right there. Right in the top of the beach. Well, as you can see, the rain has picked up again. Getting a little bit heavier. Ooh. Fish are still chewing though. Feels like a decent gill. You can tell by the head shakes. Oh yeah. That's a fat bottom girl right there. Healthy female right there. Good fish, man. We'll take it. There's a fish. Boy. That was a quintessential upbite. Yep. That's when you know Mr. Crappie's eating. Classic upbite. Bobber came up and went sideways on me. It's another nice fish. It's back to just a little light sprinkle. Let's see how long that lasts. Fish are chewing though, man. No doubt about it. Let's keep swinging. And off and on rain. It's getting about to be that time to go make myself a cocktail and get something to eat here though. Wait a minute. Not so fast, they said. Feels like another good fish. Staying down on me. I believe it's a bluegill. Could be a bass, I suppose. There goes the circle digging. Dude. Holy cats. Look at this toad. That is just another giant bluegill. He's long, he's tall, he's wide. You gotta look at the belly on this thing. Look how, I mean, obviously it's, you know, not full of spawn or anything. It's a big male. But look how thick that thing is. Holy smokes. That's a better angle. I don't want to keep him out of the water too long, but that's a beast right there. What a saucer. Yes, sir. I tell you what, I don't think these fish are going to let me go in anytime soon. I can't leave them when they're biting like this. I just can't. It's another chunky one too. Definitely not as big as those last couple, but you can't complain about that. Still choking on this gulp minnow too. I haven't changed baits all day. I mean, obviously I've gone through several of these individual minnows, but it's been the same color and same way I'm working it on the slip float that's been sealing the deal all day. Another pretty fish. Look at the orange on that one, huh? Pretty. My lens is starting to fog up. Hope you can still see some of this. Isn't that the perfect little bluegill right there? That's the kind that we all grew up on when we were using those big old heavy circle bobbers, snell hook, piece of night crawler. Remember those days? I think bluegills were definitely my gateway fish for sure. And then, ironically enough, we went straight from catching bluegills to muskies. My grandfather had me chasing muskies at a very, very early age. And now it's almost, come full circle here. I'm going to be 50 years old this year, and we're back doing the panfish. Gotta love it. Ooh, boy, it sure is pretty when they come to the surface and flash, and you get to see that bright orange belly. That sure is pretty. Again, not a super giant fish, but just a lot of fun to catch, and a lot. There's a deer right there. Just scared the crap out of me, staring right at me as I'm talking to the camera here. But yeah, just a ton of fun to fight and look at. They're beautiful. It's a little 6-point buck right here. Still got felt on it. It's just kind of watching me. It's another thing too that I love about living in the North Woods is obviously all the lakes and the great fishing opportunities, but just all the wildlife too. And did I mention the great fishing? I tell you, Sean was supposed to stay an extra day with me and be out here again today, but he wasn't feeling so hot. He's got a toothache going on, but he's going to be upset that he didn't get to fish today because they are on fire.